Alright, well, what's up everyone? Welcome to the AdamOS channel. This is going to be a new thing that I'm going to do. I had a lot of feedback on the IRL streams that I've been having, and everyone's loving them. I've been wanting to do podcasting for a while, as you guys know. I used to do that before I even started streaming. That's what got me into streaming, blah, blah, blah. So here we go. I think this might be a cool little thing to do. If you like it or don't like it, just let me know when you see it posted on YouTube, and we'll go from there. So, let's go ahead and start it out. I thought this might be a fun thing to do right here. Post some GIFs about what some of the topics are going to be about today, at least the three main topics that I will be discussing. And of course, throughout the stream, I'm sorry, if you guys would like to, you can join me live on Twitch. You can, obviously you guys are watching right now, but down below is the link to where it'll be posted. You can follow me on Twitter for giving me some topic ideas, discussions, all that fun stuff. And so here we are. As you guys want, you can go ahead and participate in the conversation with the Twitch chat. You can also give me questions anytime. I'll try to answer them as much as I can, as much as possible. But let's go ahead and start out with topic number one. We got PewDiePie. Oh god, here we go. So PewDiePie, he is the I guess quote-unquote face of YouTube. Sorry, my cat's wanting attention as we start. You all know Leia, she's down here. That's why you see my hands moving. Probably wondering what's going on down there. But no, here we go. We have PewDiePie in the news once again. Okay, so our buddy PewDiePie decided that he would use the N-word on his stream. Oh my gosh, dude, the N-word. Okay, so this is something in where I'm at in Northern Ohio, where we hear a lot of it, believe it or not. This is, but this is the thing, is we hear it as a term of endearment. In different parts of the United States, you're going to hear this term used a lot differently. Sometimes as a racial slur, sometimes as, you know, like I said, in term of endearment, sometimes just as blatant racism. Just like straight up, I'm going to call you this because I know it pisses you off and I know its meaning and blah, blah, blah. Which is why this is such a huge topic right now. Because it's not necessarily that he said it. I think it's more or less the way he said it and how easily it came out. For example, he just out and said it. Usually when people say that the N-word, it comes with a little bit of, I think they call it a stigmatism, where you want to stop yourself, or you might feel weird about saying it, so you can tell when someone is uncomfortable while saying it. But you can tell if you were to watch the video from PewDiePie that he was not uncomfortable saying it. He just came out and just went, bah, there it was. Like, it just flowed. Just like someone would be like, ah, crap, or what the hell. You know, like, they're not thinking about what's being said. They are just saying it because it comes naturally. It's something that they say all the time. Whereas if you're saying a word for the first time, the second time, or, you know, it's just something you don't commonly say, it doesn't just roll off the tongue like it did with him. And this is where a lot of the controversy in the PewDiePie N-word thing is coming from. And I completely agree with it. Because here's the other thing. I personally do not say this word. I have maybe said it in regards to bringing up verbatim what someone else has said. Like, I'm like, this guy said blah, blah, blah. But I would never quote it myself. It's a word that I don't need to use. That's the thing. And it's not about, like, do I need to use it or not. It's just the fact that I have other words I can say. I don't need that word. And same with PewDiePie. He does, I'm guessing, I don't know the guy himself, but I'm just guessing he does not need that word in his daily life. He just doesn't. Alright? It's just not part of his vernacular, and it shouldn't be. So, saying that, though, I do hang out with some people who do say that word. I have a lot of black friends. In Northern Ohio, where I'm at, there's a lot of mix. Like, I live in a community where whites and blacks are equally distributed. They are everywhere. A lot of my bestest friends are black guys. I have one guy, we call him A-Blaze. He wants to be a Christian rap artist. I worked with him. I'm friends with him. We have sit-down talks, and that dude is one of the best dudes I have ever met. And that's the kind of relationships we have around here. So it's not very common, not for me obviously, but for other people, including white guys, to have friends that are black guys, and then black guys to use the N-word when describing that white friend. And then the white friend reciprocates with that word as well, you know? But not like, obviously this is not in a forceful racist manner. This is in a term of endearment, meaning like my bro. You know, like we'll say bros. White boy, the N-word is the black equivalent to the white boy bro. And up in here where we live, sometimes that N-word is used instead of bro, even with white people when speaking to black people, because it's really easy for a black guy to see a white guy and go, yo, what's up, my N? And then the white guy go, what's up, my N? You know, like, it's something that between those two people, they have an understanding of how that word's being used. Okay? So, obviously, between those two people, they know that this is not racism. This is just an endearment thing, and they've known this, and they can use it in that fashion. Well, what makes the PewDiePie thing so controversial is that it's not being used in that manner. Because a lot of people will defend him and go, oh, it's just a word. You know, he was in a fit of rage. You know, we all say crap when we're mad at video games. And if anyone is a fan of my channel, you know damn well how good I am at raging out at video games. But have you ever heard me say anything like the N-word, or just any word that you would think could be used as any type of racism or just any slander whatsoever? Of course not. I'll say like, fuck this game, is a piece of shit, blah blah blah, you know, every cuss word that you can throw out there. But never something along the lines of the N-word. And that is because it's just not part of my vernacular. I don't say this every day. I hear it all the time. I mean, I can tell you guys a story. Okay, this literally just happened on the weekend. Me and my boys went out to a local club here, bar club, whatever you want to call it. And of course, there's 3 white guys and there's 2 black guys in my group. I'm one of the white guys, so there's 5 of us here. Well, my one white friend sees another black friend of ours three stools down, and he goes, oh, hell no! And then the black guy 3 stool down sees and he goes, what's up, my N? And my white friend goes, what's up, my N? And they go, yeah, and they do their high five, and everything's happy. And all of a sudden, this other black guy comes up to our group and says, hold up. He was kind of like gay, he had like that gay voice. And he had a satchel on, so we refer to him as Satchel. So I will here as well. He goes, excuse me, that's ignorant. That's so ignorant. Oh my god, you all white boy saying that word, and you don't need to be, that's just ignorant. And I felt the need that I had to step in at this point and said, no, dude, look, this is their conversation, not yours. You have no right to step in with your you know, white knight chivalry bullshit right now. And it ended up escalating really bad. Like, we had to actually get the bouncers involved because this guy kept harassing us. He came up to us 5 or 6 different times just going, ignorant, and walking by. And then when we were on the dance floor, he got in my face and goes, I think you owe me an apology for blah, blah, blah. And I was like, go. That's all I kept saying, just go. And but see, he was bringing the racism into it. And that's why, like, you have to understand, yes, okay, it is a very powerful word. It has a very powerful message and meaning behind it. But at the same time, people use this as a term of endearment. So a lot of it has to be taken into account when it's used, how it's used, okay? So in the case of my story, it wasn't used as racism. It was a term of endearment between 2 friends that they have a mutual understanding that this word is okay to be used in that time. It wasn't used past that greeting, and it was just understood. But now you have an outside source coming in and bringing racism into it. By him coming in and saying it was not okay for a white man to tell another black man that word is racism. That he brought racism into it, and that's what made that situation wrong. It didn't make my friend wrong or his friend wrong saying it. No, the third guy coming in brought the racism into the word. And this is where PewDiePie, in my opinion, comes into play. He brought racism into the word. He spoke this word when he was angry. Now, the reason that this is such a big thing is because he knew what that word meant. He called that person the N-word because he knew the meaning behind that word. Just like when I say, you're a fucking bitch, if you were to say that. You're saying those 2 words because those words have meaning. And you know that meaning, and so does the person hearing those words. And it's an understood feeling behind what you were saying. And that's why PewDiePie's N-word is such a big issue, because he used it in that manner. He knew what meaning was placed behind it. He knew the person hearing that would know, and just all around it was meant to do harm. And that's where the controversy begins. And his apology, I'm not going to go into it, but it was obviously just a save face. Because you can tell by the way he said it, that this is something that he says, I wouldn't go often, but enough, that he felt very fluent with it. He felt very natural saying it. And that's why it just came out. Of course, the words we say every day just come out. Our vocabulary, our vernacular just comes out. So that's why this is a big issue, because it just came out. Like, it's not like he thought about it and came up with it. No. Because what he was apologizing was the fact that he said that word and not some other word. No, he didn't choose to say that word instead of something else. It just came out. And that's where the racism card is played. Because, obviously, he knew the meaning. He said the word. He wanted that effect to happen. And that's the issue with that. So, like I said, I've never really been a PewDiePie fan. I've always found him very annoying. I always call him the Bruce Lee of YouTube. Because, like, you guys know I love my martial arts. I have a better collection than any of you, hands down. Let's go. But, like, I can never stand Bruce Lee because he's like, hey, yo, yeah. He just makes all these, like, crazy, random-ass fucking noises that have nothing to do with what's going on. And that was PewDiePie. He's like, you know, he makes all these weird fucking noises, right? So, here we go. The Bruce Lee of YouTube is now saying these words, and just, you know, to me, it's just like another tally. Just add another tally mark of why PewDiePie should have never been PewDiePie. The dude is an idiot. And, I mean, I'll say it to his goddamn face. He's a fucking idiot. Now, what he did for YouTube, I will, because you know, you guys know me, I give credit where due. He definitely helped people like me and other people who wanted to play video games and show the world. He gave us that ability. Because before him, you know, you had like AVGN and all that kind of stuff, but like it was real small. He was the one that kind of brought this to light and gave us all a voice. And I appreciate that, I really do. But that also was a different PewDiePie. I mean, PewDiePie has gone through many evolutions, we all know that. So I never cared for it back then, but I never cared about it back then either. But now it's like he's doing all these like publicity stunts, and it just seems like there's one thing after another, and it's like, dude, you are destroying what you did. This is be like if Martin Luther King all of a sudden just went around bashing on white people, calling them crackers and stuff. You know, it's like you're destroying what you built, and I feel like that's what's happening with him right now. So I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on this as well, because I mean, I'm sure I'm going to get feedback from my story, but you have to understand that this is real life. Okay, a lot of people forget that what they see on YouTube, or like they hear PewDiePie and all this is real life. He said that in real life, because it happens in real life. People use that word in real life. In my real life, it happens a lot. That word is used a lot. But here, we have an understanding of how it's used. Obviously, the dude that came into my store, you know, came in and said it's ignorant, you know, Satchel. So Satchel obviously took it a step further, and some people still do. And you know what? If that's you, then you do your thing, because you need to defend what you truly believe in, and I will always back you up on that. If you believe, just like Satchel, if you believe that you need to step in and do that, cool beans. But there is a line to be drawn, where we told him, like, hey, this was their conversations, they have an understanding. Even the black guy turned to Satchel and said, this is my end. He said it. He's like, no, dude, this is my end. We've been ends for 5-6 years. We balled together. This is my bro. This is my end. Satchel still decided to get in our faces about it. Now that's crossing the line. PewDiePie, he crossed that line. There's a distinctive line. He crossed it, and I think I'm not saying destroy his channel, destroy him. I'm not telling you to go witch hunt. I'm just saying for further instances where this comes into play, we need to stop making excuses. We need to stop accepting apologies. Because he got on, he apologized, or oh, he was mad. No, excuses. It's excuses, and they suck, and you need to stop. You need to stop with these damn excuses, because it's allowing people to get away with this shit. It's like people are allowed to do whatever they want as long as they make a public apology. And that, to me, is bullshit. It is pure bullshit. No. This dude needs to lose his sponsorships. He's the reason, he's one of the reasons why the Adpocalypse is having. I mean, because these people, they didn't give a shit about someone like me or someone with like 1,000 followers saying something bad before. They're like, yeah, you know, it's fine. We're still getting ad revenue. No, they care about this guy. They care about PewDiePie because 50 million people are watching this dude, right? So no, it's these actions of his are what's killing YouTube. And that's going to bring me to this one. I don't know, I didn't put them in order. But making YouTube great again. Let me fuel up here. Today's drink of choice is brisk raspberry tea. This is some good shit. For real, dude, I love any kind of flavored tea. I like peach tea, raspberry tea. Interesting song. All right, so here we go. How to make YouTube great again. Now, obviously, this is my opinion. I've been watching YouTube since day one. I've been posting since day one. Not on this channel. I made this channel specifically for my AdamOS stuff, but I do. Oh well, it got taken down. I deleted it because I wanted to use the same email for this one, but I've been posting videos, and I post some of them on this channel now, just the old stuff I used to do when YouTube first came out. I was in the media arts, if I can talk right, media arts classes. I've always wanted to be a producer. I've always wanted to be a comedic writer. You know, this is something that I've had a passion for since day one. So when YouTube came out, I was very excited. I had started making videos, not with camera phones, but like I had a stupid little, little camera like this that cost like hundreds of dollars, had like 3 megapixels, stuff like that. And it was a little Sony, and I would make these videos. No editing. You had to just cut with the button. Like the button was the cut and paste, and it was fun. It was a good time. It was a great way for us to express our artistic visions. Okay, well, obviously this has evolved in the last 10 years into stuff like what's happening with PewDiePie and all that, but it's evolved for the better and for the worse, and I have to side with the worse. I think it's getting worse, and here's my reasonings for that. And okay, the first one, actually, we're gonna start with this. This is why I have to say we have to make YouTube better again, and this is where we got to start. So I have four topics to give up, or not. Well, let's say it won't come topics. Let's just say 4 types of videos that are on YouTube right now that need to go away. Okay, the first one is react videos. Now, that every one of these are going to be like a gray area. So let's get that. Let's squash that right now. There's no such thing as 100%. It's called the chaos theory. Learn you some science, bitches. But no. Okay, so everything that's said in this video and any other video and everything else in the world, I hate these people who go, well, I don't do this, or well, there's this. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Obviously, when someone talks, they're speaking generally, not 100%. So, saying that, react videos. Now, these are videos, for those who don't know, react videos are where you see, like, someone's face like mine. It's usually, a bust shot. This is called a bust shot, from your bust up. While the video's being played, and you're just watching them react to it. That's it. The problem with these react videos are, first off, I think this does not constitute as fair use. For those who don't know who fair use is a law, or it's a real gray area law, but it's a law that says, obviously you can't directly rip off someone's stuff and put it on your site and say it's yours. Okay, so there's an area between taking someone's video and claiming it's yours and making money off of it, then you making your own video that has nothing to do with anyone else. It's pure original content. We're talking about the gray area in the middle, and that's fair use. So where you're using content from someone else's stuff, mixing it with some of yours, and there's an area in there where it constitutes as what's called fair use. Now, when these react videos, you're watching generally the whole video. You're watching someone's created content. Something from this side, from someone else's, is now coming over here, and instead of you adding any content of your own, you're just reacting to it. So essentially, you're playing someone else's content on your channel, and people are liking it, subscribing based on someone else's artistic video and talent and idea and all that, right? So here's where I call the bullshit, because most of these react videos, you're just gonna see them. They're gonna go, huh, yeah. It's just, that's it. Like, there's no point. You are not adding any content to it. Now, there was something that just happened not too long ago. I love H3 Productions. If you guys are not familiar, I say check out H3 Productions. dude, those guys are just, Ethan and Eli are just amazing. I love their comedic style. I love their satirical value that they add to these videos, because they are a classic example of a good, and I think good fair use channel that does react videos. They actually just won a huge debate that went to court. I'm not going to get into the details, but some guy tried to sue them for fair use. They won because they only used about, you know, just, I don't know how much exactly, but a small percentage of the original video, and most of their video was them original content, them making jokes. The video's not even present, it's just a shot of them talking to the camera, making fun of it, having fun, and they won the case. So I think that's why I said these are what's causing a lot of controversy, and to be fair, they should be, because people should be pissed at these guys. Like, if I made a video and some dude just sits there and watches and goes, yeah, I don't want him getting paid for my shit. That's my shit. And I completely agree with those people. And that's why these react videos need to go. This is dumb. This is the dumbest thing in the world. I don't even see why people watch this. Like, this goes along with why. It's just a why. Like, who watches this shit? And if you guys are those guys, then I'm not gonna apologize to you for offending you. I think you're idiots. Like, why are you watching some guy just go, huh? For real, like, what are you watching? Why don't you just go watch the video? Why do you have this idiot going, like, over top of it? Isn't that annoying? You're the same people that go to the movie theaters and bitch about someone being on their phone or talking and making comments. You're the guy going, shh, I'm trying to watch a video. And then you're at home watching some other guy going, over top of your damn video. Like, just stop watching these channels. Stop subscribing to them. Stop liking them. Just stop giving them ad revenue. And problem solved, right? So there we go. First one, react videos, gone. Second one, unboxing. Again, some people do unboxing videos. Oh, for those who don't know, unboxing is where people take a package, they have no idea what's in the package, they open it and they go, hey, look what I got. Some of the big unboxing people, you know, like the one I like is, he's got named Ian on here. You know him as iDubbbz. He does unboxing, but he does it in a fun way. People are sending him random shit, and he is taking these as props. I kind of look at him as like the Carrot Top of YouTube. He's a prop comedian, and it's great. He doesn't know what's in these boxes. He's opening them up, and he's making jokes about it, and he's having fun with it. That's cool. The other side of these unboxing videos are the ones that go, look what I got. Oh, isn't that cool? Oh, look what else I got. Oh, this is cool. Here's this week's, you know, asshole box. This is the same asshole box a million of you subscribe to every month and get anyway. But here's my asshole box. It's the same as your asshole box, but I'm going to open up on my channel and show you everything inside this asshole box as though you don't know. Like, no, see, that's where the problem lies. Because you're not you're not creating content. You're not. You might think you are, but you're not. If I already have the asshole box, and I'm looking inside of it, I already know what's in it. You're not unboxing anything. You're doing the same shit I'm doing. You're not creating content. And you're not doing anything. Like iDubbbz, he does something. He'll play with this stuff, you know, he'll play with the toys that people send him, he'll eat this shit. Like, he indulges in the items within, the contents within the unboxing. But then there's a lot of these people who just unbox. And it's dumb. It's absolutely dumb. It makes no sense. And they only do it because you guys keep watching it. Like, see, and that's going to be an ongoing thing with my list for this. Is what? Oh my God! Why do you people do this? Why do you people watch this shit? And that's the reason it continues. Because you guys are, I bet you're bitching about it too, and you're the one, but you're the ones contributing to it. You know, it's kind of like if you don't want something to exist, don't allow it to exist. Don't watch it. Don't like it. Don't subscribe to it. Just don't do it. So, with that being said, if one of my favorite guys, LaserBeam, much love, Australia, my man, bloody legend. All right, good old LaserBeam. He does a good version of unboxing too. He'll just do like 2 or 3 things. Like literally, it's about 60 seconds to maybe 2 minutes of just like, and it's part of his like random vlogging videos, which he has fun destroying things with hammers. It's great. It's a good time. He has fun. He goes, hey, someone sent me this knife, sweet, and he'll stab it in a wall, and that's the end of it, you know? Like, he just does it because it adds a couple minutes to his vlog. That's cool too. See, like, something like unboxing is like an appetizer, or it's like, it's not the main dish, you know? It's a side dish. It's like the peas, or like the gravy to your mashed potatoes. But it should not be your entire video, and it shouldn't be something that someone already fucking knows. Like, if you have the asshole box, and that's your unboxing video, we already know what's in it, dude! I got the same damn asshole box. What the fuck are you creating? What content are you providing for me? And these videos are becoming more and more huge. God knows why, but they are, and they need to go. Okay, number 3, vlogs. Yes, I said it. As I'm sitting here doing essentially what a vlog is. Hear me out first. I like vlogs. Again, my boy Laserbeams, when he does his little unboxings or part of his vlogs, I love it. But see, people are taking vlogs to a new low, okay? They're just talking in front of the camera about their day. This makes no goddamn sense. One of my favorite guys is Leafy is here. I fucking love Leafy, and that right there is gonna get me so many downvotes, but fuck all of you, I don't care, it's my opinion. I like his videos. And one of the things he always jumps on are these vloggers, these kids essentially. I mean, kids. I'm not, obviously not all of them are kids, but most of them are. And they're just kids going, well, you know what? My girlfriend broke up with me, and my friend said that I'm a blah. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, no one cares. No one cares. But somehow everyone does. It's kind of like when someone posts a picture of their dinner that night, and it's just like canned beans and mashed potatoes and like corn. Like, it's just stuff out of cans. They go, look what I'm having for dinner tonight on Facebook. And you're looking at it going, who the fuck cares about this? But you see like 20 likes on it, and it blows your mind, right? That's how I feel about these vlogs. Like, who gives a shit about this guy's life? Like, I don't know this guy, so why do I care what happens in his personal life? Now, someone like Laserbeam, he'll take something that kind of happens in his personal life and make it fun. Like, they're redoing his house, so he's showing with his hammer knocking down walls, and you know, like, they're destroying things in his garage, and he like destroyed a mirror in his last video, and like, it's fun. You're watching the destruction. There's content to it. You know what I'm saying? He's not just going in front of a camera going, so we're redoing my house, and I got to knock some walls down. It was kind of fun. And then there was a mirror. Yeah, we broke that. It was sweet. See, that's dumb. I don't get it. That's dumb. But that's what's popular now. And this is really bringing down YouTube, because here's why. When you don't create content, you're not adding or inspiring. You're not doing anything. You're just wasting people's time. So by telling people your personal life, you're not creating anything. You're not adding to anything. You're just there. You're just wasting time. And I don't get it. I just don't get it. But these channels are growing, and these are the ones that the ads are flocking to. And I'll get to that later after my 4th one. So yeah, vlogs. What we should do is create a separate YouTube just for vlogging. There might already be one. I don't fucking know. But get them off of YouTube. Get them somewhere else. If you want to do vlogging shit, go to Tumblr or something. Get off of YouTube, alright? Okay, 4th and final. And this is a big one. This might be what I think is bringing YouTube down the most. And that is channels run by TV networks or any other established media. Like NBC, ABC, MTV. Like, all these like already established TV things are putting out these videos, and they're destroying us. YouTube is supposed to be about the people. It's the voice of the unknown. You know, it's a way for people, you know, the regular people, to express their artistic talent and for everyone to come together and enjoy it. MTV's already making enough fucking money. Do your Teen Mom somewhere else, dude. Like, you're bringing it into YouTube, and for every person who watches a minute of your stupid shit, they're taking it a minute away from someone else. And I'm not, like I've always said, YouTube is not a job. Much as you guys like to think it might be, it's not. But at the same time, people create, and they should be compensated for it. I truly believe that. Just like an artist creates work, someone should want to buy it instead of take it for free. Just like someone posts a video like this, I took time out of my day to research this stuff. I took more time out of my day to come to you and talk about it, and I took a lot of money out of my pockets to create this environment, cameras, lights, you know, this room, mics, etc. So yes, compensation is nice. It makes people feel better about the work they've created. But if more people are watching shit that they're already watching on TV, who's gonna watch my shit? And there's a big argument about that. They're like, well, you know, people like the get good theory, you know, like, well, you just gotta do something better. How the fuck am I supposed to compete with MTV? Seriously, think about shit in your head before you speak. Like, these people have millions and millions of dollars to put towards cameras, hiring professional actors, doing this, you know, like, professional editing. How the fuck am I supposed to compete with that? So, but that's the point I'm making. That's why they're on national television. That's the point. They're on TV. TV, YouTube. TV, line, YouTube. One more time. TV, Trump's imaginary fucking wall, YouTube. Okay? So, we need to separate, like, church and state. TV, YouTube. But that's why. Because you're bringing TV into YouTube, now all of a sudden YouTube, people are losing ads. Of course they are. Because, like, for the people who used to bring you the news, like what I'm doing now all of a sudden Fox 8 is bringing you the news. It's why they're on TV. It's where they're getting their money. It's why they have the means to do this. So of course you're going to go to that. It's a better version of that. It's kind of like, would you rather have a Ferrari or a Ford Tempo? You know, like, give me the Ferrari. Well, no shit. Who would take the Ford Tempo? And that's what's happening to a lot of these YouTube channels. These people that don't have the means to make things happen like MTV. They don't have the money or the people or just the support to do that. And they're losing out now, even more. It was a struggle before, but now they're up against the big dogs. They're up against, think if you had your Ford Tempo and a Ferrari and you were in a street race. You're like, how the fuck am I supposed to keep up with a Ferrari? And that's how YouTubers feel now. And I think that is what is the huge thing. And even if you need proof of this, go to the trending tab. Go to the trending tab. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And it sucks. It really sucks. And my argument for all of this, so you got the react videos, you got the unboxing, you got the vlogs, and you got the TV channels or just other established networks, okay? These four things are destroying YouTube little by little. And I think if they were to go, we would see a rise in YouTube once again. Now, I don't think it's gonna be like a light switch, you know, like a poof, this happens. But I guarantee you, every channel, every single channel, mine, yours, anyone else's, you get these four people off the YouTube, everyone's channels, the viewership will go up. I promise you. I promise you. And you can hold me to it. Let's make a bet. You kick off all four of those people, everyone's channel goes up. Everyone's making money, everyone's happy again. And it's just how it is. It's how it is. These guys are taking out all the viewership for no content, or they're producing content just at a higher standard than anyone on YouTube should ever be. And that's where I have a problem with it, because you're taking away the essence of what is YouTube. YouTube was supposed to be about, like, amateur content. It's like the Sundance Film Festival. What if all of a sudden they just allowed, like, MGM or, you know, Paramount or all these big people that throw in movies? Like, okay, the next Avengers movie is going to be at the Sundance Film Festival. Everyone there's going to be like, well, fuck me, you know, because, like, how are you supposed to compete with the next Avengers movie? That's why they separate that shit. There's the major leagues, and then there's the AAA. You know, these movie networks, these TV networks, they're the major leagues. YouTube's AAA. They need to figure that shit out, and they need to start separating it. Until that happens, we're just going to see a rise of that bullshit and a decrease in the quality content that comes from amateurs. And it's already taken effect on my channel, as you guys know. It's taking effect on everyone's channel. And it's just like, what can you do? You know, you can't compete against that. So that's what I'm saying. Take out the react videos, the unboxing, the vlogs, the channels run by the, you know, established networks, and you'll see an increase in a lot of other channels as well. But yeah, you gotta separate. You gotta separate, or what's the point? Why even have television anymore? Let's just put it all on YouTube and everyone watches everything for free, right? Make the separation. Church and state, TV, YouTube, major leagues, minor leagues. You gotta do that. So that's my whole, like, make YouTube great again Boom. So then the third topic I got in mind, this is just a random one that I thought was really interesting. Mario isn't a plumber. This strikes me as interesting because he never was a plumber. I mean, granted, that was the lore. You know, that's the stuff we hear about but don't see. Lore, for those who might not know the term, is just added information. I'm making it easy to understand. It's just added information about a character, a place, you know, some kind of noun. Just added information that you might not get from watching the original content. So, like, someone might say, oh, well, where did the orcs in Lord of the Rings come from? Well, there's all this fan fiction and added lore about that they didn't put in the movie because, you know, we got to continue this story and not, you know, tangent and stuff. Okay, so, lore. Well, the lore of Mario was that he was a plumber. We saw a little bit of it when we watched. If you guys are familiar with the old Super Mario Bros. Super Show that came out in, I think, the late 80s or something like that, they went into it a little bit, you know, but you never really saw him plumbing, you know. Like, you might see, like, there was one episode in the cartoon where they had to fix the plumbing to keep the water flow, you know, like, but they never really, like, were plumbers. And then the live-action movie, they got a little bit into it at the beginning. You know, you saw them as plumbers. But then, what, like 10 minutes later, the movie continues. So you're like, okay, well, yeah, okay, the lore is that they're plumbers, I get it, but we're not here for that shit. No one cares. You know, we don't need a prequel about Mario and Luigi as plumbing brothers, you know? So, for them to just come out and go, he's not a plumber anymore. He's never fucking been a plumber. It's, like, I don't get where this controversy comes from. And it's just really a bunch of butthurt nerds. You know, they're like, oh, well, I've thought he was a plumber all this time, so the fact that you're changing it sucks, and I can't handle change. Dude, really think about things for a minute. Instead of just reacting, think. Like, okay, is him not being a plumber really affecting anything? Is it really making anything different? Is it changing anything? Any opinions, any movies? And, you know, because there are some things that are huge. Like, I remember when the Star Wars movie, the prequels came out, people were up in arms about that shit a lot, because they were like, okay, well, now that I've seen this, it changes that. And they're right. It changed huge plot points in the movies. Something like Mario not being a plumber does not change anything. Nothing. He's never been a plumber in any game that I can think of. You know, like I said, other than like the first 10 minutes of the live-action movie and about another 10 minutes worth of footage throughout the entire cartoon history of the Super Mario Super Show, it doesn't change anything. So, who gives a shit, right? But the only thing that does bother me about it is why this is even a thing at all. What is the point of saying Mario isn't a plumber? You know, like, what you're doing is you're creating false controversy for, I don't know, maybe there's going to be a reason. Maybe in the new Mario game, he has, like, a new occupation, and they're like, oh shit, we forgot that he was a plumber, so maybe we should start this rumor now before the new game comes out, you know? Hey, you know what? Then cool, we'll find out, I guess. But as of right now, it's just kind of weird. It's just weird. It's just weird, you know? And it's like, it just doesn't, I don't know. I don't get it. It's just one of those things that almost leaves me speechless. If I can talk. Speechless. Enunciate. Enunciate. Yes, so, it just leaves me speechless that these people are taking it to this extent. You know, that where, of course, Kotaku and all them have to write articles about, he's not a plumber anymore, oh my god. Like, alright, fuck it, let's go. New game. I don't care. Because you don't plumb. If they made a game about a plumber, no one would fucking buy it. You know, they had Pipe Dream. I remember those Windows 95 people. Where my old Windows 95 people at? We had Pipe Dream. That was kind of cool. But again, there's no plumber. It's just, you know, it's really just a puzzle game where you move tiles around. It's not about plumbing. Who gives a fuck about plumbing, right? So let's just move on. Who cares? Let's not care what Mario is. Let's just say Mario is now, he's a gigolo. Mario's now a gigolo. You know, let's give him a house call. He'll take you out on a date. He'll show you what's up. That mustache, you know, free mustache rides with every purchase. Alright, so, we can move on from that. Mario's not a plumber. Who gives a shit, right? Moving on. Okay, so, I always like to make this last about an hour. We're way behind schedule. So, I have a backup kind of topic here. A lot of people are just, in the chat, they're just kind of agreeing with me, which, that's awesome. I like to hear that. You know, we have one guy here, Macro Bites, who thinks he's some kind of like Jesus person on the internet. You know, you're gonna have guys sitting here, you arrogant bitch, yeah, whatever, dude. But it's cool that you guys agree with me. I like that. Only problem with that is now I really don't have much to talk about, so this might end a little bit quicker. So I do have one more thing for you, because you guys know I'm a science guy. And you guys also know that I'm an English guy. My mom is an English major, multiple college degrees. She won Teacher of the Year in the United States, had a whole big thing in Tennessee in her honor. Like, she is a badass and one of the best, if not the best, in her field. And I grew up this way. That's why I said enunciate. Like, this is something I grew up with. I'm constantly corrected, make sure I say the right words, grammatically correct, all that. Well, this combines the two. There's an article here in I Fucking Love Science, which I fucking love science, don't we all? And they're talking about how there's these words that we have lost, and you know, not through translation, but just we've replaced it with slang, where the slang then becomes the word, and then we just don't say this anymore. You know, there's all these words, and they came up with 30 words that they think should make a comeback. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I just recently went to a Renaissance fair, and I saw a girl in you know, I don't know what you call the getup that they used to wear, slinging beers. She was the bartender, and I was like, oh shit, she's a bar wench. And people looked at me weird. They're like, oh my god, don't call her that. I'm like, that's what they're called. Like, back then, that, you know, we put a different meaning to the word wench. We put the bad connotation into wench. We slanged that word into meaning what it means. But it was the bar wench. It was, hey wench, give me it was cool. I like that word. I like the way it sounds, wench. Dude, it just sounds sweet, doesn't it? It's just one of those words, it really doesn't have anything to it, but it just sounds neat, you know, like wench. Wench. I like it. I like it a lot. And I think that one should come back. Original meaning, of course, but so this got me interested because it's science and it's English, and it made me think, like, you know, bootylicious is considered an actual word now. Bootylicious, fucking Beyonce is writing words for our language now. Oh, okay. So I haven't looked at this list yet. I read a little bit of the article about it, but they said, here, we're going to give you those 30 words, and I thought it might be fun to go through them. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put it on the screen for you, so you can see the article as I read it, and we can go through them together. I thought this might be kind of cool. So I imagine there might be someone else that's interested in this just like I am. So we're going to look at it like that, right? And it's not going to show up. Son of a bitch. Alright, that sometimes happens with this program. I don't know why. So I'll just read them to you. I'm going to say the words as best as I can. They did not give a pronunciation. Like, you'll see, you know, in parentheses, like, how to, like, say it and stuff. So I'm just going to read it for the best of my ability, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so the first one is ambidexter. Spelled just how it sounds. Ambidexter is a person who takes bribes from both sides. Now, this, to me, does sound like an older word, because back in the days, there was diplomats. Now, we still have diplomats, like in the UN. Diplomat, the best way to explain it is just someone who represents a group of people, but in the sense that peace is involved, you know? So, when you see a diplomat, it's peace. The only time I've ever seen, like, diplomat really come into play is if you ever play Stratego, an old board game, you got a little diplomat guy. But, okay, so they're saying a person who takes bribes from both sides, that would kind of be like a diplomat in a sense. And those don't really exist anymore. Like, everything, I mean, they do, but like they don't in that sense. That's why I see that ambidexter not being a word used anymore. And really, a person who takes bribes from both sides, I don't even know I don't even see where that would come into play too much. So, I mean, I guess I can see why that one is. So we're going to pass on that one. We're gonna give them thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up or thumbs down. That one's thumbs down. Ambidexter, sorry, you're out. We're going to do that. This one's awhape? Awhape? A-W-H-A-P-E. Awhape? I don't know. To amaze, stupefy with fear, or confound utterly. This is pretty much just to shock someone, to scare them. So when it says to amaze and stupefy with fear, confound utterly, confound means to, like, confuse, you know, like, but this word means, like, completely, like, they are just completely, like they just stop. So pretty much why I think this one lost its gas is because it just all it does is describe, like, a higher form of just being stupefied. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a degree of other words. So, like, a lot of how we speak now, like, we don't care anything about the degree of something. Like, we'll say everything is epic. Like, oh, that's fucking epic. It wasn't epic. Like, we just don't care. And I think that's why that word failed nowadays, because we don't need something that describes that degree of shock. You know, like they were all hyped. Like, no one cares. They were shocked. We all kind of get what shocked means, and we can understand through context clues from your other words how shocked they were by the information given to us. We just kind of have that understanding. So I'm gonna give all hype or a hoppe or whatever the fuck it is a thumbs down. We don't need you anymore, a hoppe. Get out of here. Go be like the name of like a city in New Mexico or something. Okay. Oh, this one's weird. B Trump. B-E-T-R-U-M-P. But Trump. It's there. Okay, this one says to deceive, cheat, elude, or slip from. That's fucking crazy. Okay, hold it. No. Dude, see, dude, I am all hopped right now that this word exists. Because, obviously, nowadays we have Trump in office, and this kind of fits him perfectly. Be Trump. To be Trump. Like, if you split the word, yeah. To be Trump. To deceive, cheat, elude, slip, or flip from. I'm giving it a thumbs up right now. Dude, let's bring back Be Trump. It has new meaning now. Like, it has actual meaning in our society right now. So I think we need to bring back Be Trump. Be Trump is on. Alright, so we got two down, one up. Alright. Coney catch. C-O-N-E-Y. A dash. C-A-T-C-H. To swindle. Cheat, trick, dupe, or deceive. I think this is just a synonym. Coney catch. I just think that's like, that's more vernacular. That sounds like something like Southern. You know, or like they'll say y'all, for example, instead of you all. It's just their way of saying something. Like Coney catch. I just don't see the use in this one. I mean, we're just gonna thumbs down that one and right away move on. So Coney catch. We'll keep you on hot dogs. We don't need you anywhere else. All right. So this one's weird. I think it's dowsable. D-O-W-S-A-B-E-L. It's a sweetheart or lady love. Because, I mean, you can douse someone with, like, water. Like, you douse them, so you could be dowsable, which isn't a word. Dowsable isn't a word. And that's what I thought maybe this was, like, oh, you know, one of those things. But no, it's a sweetheart or lady love. I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, and maybe that's why it just doesn't sound good. I just don't see even any pronunciation of dowsable. It just doesn't sound good. It just doesn't... I mean, it just doesn't have, like, babe. That's why babe is such a good word. Because, like, it just, the way it sounds, the way it rolls off your tongue, babe. Babe. You know, like, it has just feeling to it beyond the meaning, you know? Dowsable. I dare you, go to your significant other today and go, I love you, dowsable. Nah, it just doesn't roll. Down, dowsable, you're out. Okay, ear rent. E-A-R-R-E-N-T. Ear rent. The figurative cost to a person of listening to trivial or incessant talk. Sorry, so I'm going to read that again. The figurative cost to a person of listening to trivial or incessant talk. Okay, so this means, essentially what this is saying is, if you have someone constantly talking at you like I am right now, you know, like you guys are interested in it, obviously, that's why you're still watching and listening, but this one means that someone who's annoyed by that, like, that's what they say, the figurative cost. Figurative mean, like, just, you know, not literal, like, actually have a physical talk, but just, like, what they're feeling, you know, to a person of listening to trivial or incessant talk. So, it's kind of like a tax on your ears from listening to bullshit. Ear rent. I just don't, I like the meaning. I really think that this meaning should exist. This word, no. Anything with a hyphen, I'm not a fan of. Unless it's like something esque, you know, like Adam-esque, you know. Something like that, I get it. You're adding, you know, I think what's called like a you know, something at the end of the word. I get that. But ear rent, I don't know. Rent has a different meaning, I guess, now. Like, I think maybe they were thinking like you're renting out your ear to someone. But like you, like if you own property, you're renting it to someone only because you need the money, but you really don't want them there. Kind of like, you know, your ear, you're renting it to them, but you don't really want to. I mean, I get it. That one's, you know, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up and a thumbs down. A thumbs up for the meaning. I like the meaning. Thumbs down for the word. If we can change the word but keep the meaning, I'm in. Alright, so fumish, F-U-M-I-S-H. Inclined to fume or be hot-tempered, irascible, or passionate. Okay, so this is, I guess, it says inclined to fume or be hot-tempered. So that means short-fused. We have a word called short-fused. When someone says, this guy's short-fused, that means he's not blowing up in your face, but he has the potential to. And that's where fumish is. But that's actually to fume, and then ish is, you know, like, okay, I see. That's a true word, fumish. You know, like you're sheepish. You know, you're shy. You're able to be shy. You know, you have a tendency to be shy. You have a tendency to fume. I get it. You know, I don't dislike it. So we'll give fumish. There's nothing more to say about it. We'll give it a thumbs up. I like fumish. It sounds alright. It has a good meaning. It's not hard to figure out. We'll go with it. So this one's I don't even know how to pronounce this. H-U-G-G-E. Huggy or Hug? I don't know. But it says to shudder, shrink, shiver, or shake with fear or cold. Again, this is just another useless word. We don't need it. Why? Just all of those. Shudder, shrink, shiver, shake. Use one of those. Huggy, you're out. Okay, next one. Hugger mugger. H-U-G-G-E-R. Dash. M-U-G-G-E-R. Concealment or secrecy. Wow, that's dumb. That is just dumb. Concealment or secrecy. Oh, wow. Okay. Thumbs down. We gotta go quicker than this. Thumbs down. Okay. Losenger. L-O-S-E-N-G-E-R. A false flatterer. A lying rascal or deceiver. A losenger. I kind of like it. A losenger. Because we have a false flatterer. So that's a lying rascal or deceiver. I think deceiver is the best word to describe what that one is. The best synonym. A false flatterer is someone... So it's kind of like a troll in a sense. More like a catfish. You know, you're deceiving someone in the sense of flattery. We're going with losenger. I like it. I like it. All right. So man millinery. M-A-N dash M-I-L-L-I-N-E-R-Y. It's suggestive of male virility or pomposity. Sorry. So this means suggestive of, meaning you are suggesting that someone is of pomposity, meaning they are like full of themselves. They think they're better than everyone. You know, they flaunt their riches, you know. So this is like suggesting that someone is that way. We just call it snooty, you know. So I'm gonna go with no. Man millinery, it's just way too much. There's a hyphen, fuck it, you're out. Alright, merry go sorry. Holy shit. Just like merry go round with the dashes, but just replace round with sorry. It's a combination of joy and sorrow. Merry go sorry. That just sounds dumb as shit. We're out already. Alright, momist. M-O-M-I-S-T. A person who habitually finds fault or in a harsh critique. I don't like it, because we have too many ists, like feminist, racist, momist. It has a new meaning. You would think, like, you hate moms, you know? Like, so we just gotta give that a thumbs down based on just that alone. Just the word just doesn't work anymore. Sorry. No, you're out and you're staying out. Nickum. That's... I'm not even going any further with that. We're just knocking that one out. It's too close to something else. Beauty pie. Nickum. Alright. So, the next one. Parget. P-A-R-G-E-T. Parget or parget. Gate? I don't know. To plaster the face or body with powder or paint. White face. Oh, shit. Parget is white face. Or you're just... I don't know. Club slut, maybe? Or maybe a Shakespearean actor. I don't know. But, I can see, you know, we're going to give Parget. We're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a thumbs up. I don't think we would use it that often, but I can see people, like, in Shakespeare plays. Like, that would be an easy way to say, hey, instead of going through the whole explanation, because you'd have to explain that to someone. You'd have to be like, hey, we need you to put on all the white stuff on your face. Or we can say, hey, we need you to Parget. I like Parget. We're going thumbs up for those people who would use it. Thumbs up. Alright, this is peacock eyes. Peacock eyes? Wow. Just like peacock, so it's P-E-A-C-O-C-K-I-Z-E. To behave like a peacock. No, we're done. You're out. Who behaves like... Dude, no. Just... No. Alright, percher. P-E-R-C-H-E-R. A person who aspires to a higher status. I see why this one has been taken out. Because I've actually used the word percher before. We call them bridge kids here. But, like, we had a bunch of kids... Like, there's a bridge where I live that underneath it you can, like, sit under. There's, like... It's actual cemented and there's, like, benches and everything next to the river. So you would perch. You're a percher. You know, you perch on under the birds. They perch. They're perchers. So this would just confuse everyone. A person who aspires to higher status. Like, that's just a go-getter, you know. I do think, but this is another one where it goes one of each. I like the meaning. I do think we need a word for a person who aspires to a higher status. I like that. But the word percher already's got a meaning, so we can't do that. Quacksalver. Quackslaver. Quacksalver. A person who dishonestly claims knowledge and skill in medicine. Oh my god, do we need this? Holy shit. Do I rant all the time about bullshit on Facebook, right? All these people who think they know what the hell they're talking about, but they don't. I love it. Quacksalver. I don't like how it sounds. This might be a back and forth where I love the meaning. We need this word. We truly need this word. But Quacksalver's too hard to say. But I'm still going thumbs up. I'm still going thumbs up because it's just too needed. We need it too much. We can't live without this one. Okay, so we're almost at the end here. We're at Roker. R-O-U-K-E-R. A person who whispers or murmurs, who spreads false rumors. We already have that. They're called bitches. Okay, Rooker's out. Rousey Bowsy. I don't already like that. It sounds like something a little kid would say. We're not even going there. Rousey Bowsy's out. Ruff. Wait, R-U-F-F. To swagger or bluster, to brag or boast. I just think that's another unnecessary. We're out. Rough. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just dumb. Okay, Sillytonian. Sillytonian. S-I-L-L-Y-T-O-N-I-A-N. A silly or gullible person. So it sounds like they're from the land of silly. They're a Sillytonian. They're so silly. Just not needed. It's dumb. Sillytonian, you're out. Slugabed. These fucking hyphens, dude. No wonder we stopped this shit. Too many damn hyphens. Slugabed. Spelled just how it sounds. A person who lies long in bed through laziness. Another one. It's just not necessary. We're gonna nix it. Thumbs down, Slugabed. Dash it. Fuck the hyphens. Alright. So another hyphen. Snout fair. S-N-O-U-T like snout. Hyphen F-A-I-R. This is to have a fair... Wow, that's a weird word too. A fair countenance, to be fair-faced, commonly or handsome. To have a fair countenance. Okay, so what this means is you're just average looking. Okay, I like just average looking. I don't think we need a term for that. Because there's a lot of, like, words that just aren't necessary. Because as we're speaking, we would need more than that word to complete the sentence anyway. So the explanation kind of helps complete the sentence. I think that's where this one comes in. Or like, you'd just be like, that person's snout fair. Okay, who cares? Like, that person's average. Just like if I were to say that person's average. It would be the same thing as saying snout fair. So, but I still need more. So there's still more meaning needed. So snout fair, you're out. We don't need you. It's just a waste of words anyway. Okay, stomaching. I hear that. S-T-O-M-A-C-H-I-N-G. Stomaching. Full of, what is that? Oh, malignity. Or given to cherish anger or resentment. Okay, so what this means is just someone who loves to be angry. Pretty much a troll. It's a troll. Full of malignity. That means they are just full of hate. Everything pisses them off. And yes, we are still listening, so keep going. Alright. Or given to cherish anger or resentment. I mean, they like it. It's trolls. We got it. Stomaching, you're out. Because stomaching already has word. To stomach something means to just get through it. You know, like you just gotta stomach it. You gotta get through it. You know, cool. Alright, so swerk. S-W-E-R-K. To become gloomy, troubled, or sad. Swerk. I just think that sounds like something. That sounds like a bad rap song. So I'm gonna nix that one right now. Just in case some other rapper wants to put a new meaning to it, we'll let him. Swerk that shit, baby. Alright. Whoa, this one's just teen. T-E-E-N. To vex, irritate, annoy, or enrage someone. That's pretty much teens. Double thumbs up. Let's roll with it. Alright. Last couple. Tremblable. Wait. Trembleable. It's trembleable. T-R-E-M-B-L. Tremble. Then A-B-L-A. Trembleable. Causing dread or horror. No, done. Tremblable. See, we're gonna have idiots. No, we're done. You're out. Tremblable, you're out. Waste heart. W-A-S-T-E-H-E-R-T. Used to express grief, pity, regret, disappointment, or concern. Waste heart. Used to express grief. I just don't think we need this one. I think that's why, like, we've evolved. God, that's like kind of loud, isn't it? We've evolved our speech to, like, just not have this word. Like, we can describe this without having to describe or having a word to. So I'm gonna go waste heart. You're out. All right. So last one is Wlonk. W-L-O-N-K. Wlonk. I don't know. Rich, splendid, fine, or magnificent. I like those words better. Wlonk. It just sounds weird. Wlonk. Wlonk. I'm out. Wlonk, you're out. Alright, guys. So that's the 30 words that I fucking love science says that we need to bring back. So what are some of the words that you think you need to bring back? I call wench. I like wench, and I like your face. I think we need to bring back your face. That was an old thing in the 90s. Someone would insult you, like, your mom is fat. You're like, yeah, well, your face. And it just shut everyone up. I loved it. Loved it. Best thing ever. It means absolutely nothing, but it shuts everything down. I love it. Wench and your face. Those are my 2 picks. What are yours? And of course, if you have any other topics, as you see below, you can find me on YouTube. That's where this will be posted. It's probably where you're all watching it. Also, at AdamOS Retro. Sign up for that. Do that whole Twitch thing. I don't blow you up. I don't do all that spamming shit. I just let you know when I'm going to be on doing this. What are my topics? I'll throw some surveys in there for you guys of what you want to hear, maybe what games you want to see. It's a good time. So check that out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll call this a podcast. Why the fuck not, right? All right, so first one in the books. I kind of like this. I'm going to keep doing it, you guys. You guys are loving it in the chat. I see it. Having a good time. And now we're going to get to the game. So, peace.